Hi, guys. How are you? I just sent an invitation to my sister, and I figured out links. So I was able to put a link into the description for Michelle After Dark, or Michelle Walks, if you are interested in the Summer Wells case. That is where I would recommend going and getting your information. Or Chris McDonough of the Interview Room. And I did not put his link in there, so excuse me. I keep checking to see my sister that she got the invitation. So Chris McDonough, listen, I got Michelle's in there, okay? So I will get so much better at that. And I am streaming on 2 platforms tonight. Hold on. Did you receive? I'm streaming on 2 platforms tonight. I'm streaming on my personal page, and I am streaming on YouTube on my YouTube channel, which is What's Up Dog, capital W, capital U, capital D, as in a dog named Wood. And I am also Claudia from Hands to Paws, where we are the home of groom, style, and swag in Beverly Hills, Florida. And I am not streaming on that platform tonight. I did stream on it last night. However, I had streamed it, and I Summer Wells information isn't so appropriate for the grooming salon. So I did it anyway because I just didn't know how to take it off to not stream on that platform. So hopefully my sister's going to come on because she is the pro in the things with the kids. And I asked her to review the interview that Summer Wells' dad did with Molly Golightly, I believe, and her crew. I want to give everybody credit that deserves credit. These ladies are tenacious, to say the least. If you don't know who they are and you follow the Gabby Petito case, then that is them. They were the protesters. So they've definitely making a name. Hey, guys, let me see if I can get, still trying to work, see if my sister is coming. No. All right, let me try to do this again because we want to deliver this content. And I'm just going to try to invite her again. Hang on, guys, hang on. So StreamYard, I'm streaming on StreamYard, which is incredibly easy to use. And StreamYard has done a couple new features I see here that weren't on the other day. And I'm pretty impressed. And it was probably in their live that they put up every week to tell us about new features. And I didn't have an opportunity to watch it. So I just resent her the link. I put the link to Michelle Walks with the interview of Summer Wells' father, where he says some pretty disturbing things. And so that you can go listen to that. Remember, our interest is the dogs and what the dogs are telling us about what and everything is really speculation. I can do a lot of dog behavior, but we're still walking in the world of speculation because we really don't know what happened to Summer. But we do know, oh, I left my notebook. We do know that there are 20 plus dogs on the property, and Summer Wells is officially our lead, and her puppy Lucky are our lead of the Summer Wells and Lucky Leader of the Pack's Paw Patrol for awareness, because Summer, like Gabby Petito, has brought an amazing amount of awareness to what is happening in the culture today. So, and I want to say that Summer's not alone of awareness, and we are getting an education that otherwise wouldn't be given to us. There she is. So, and we want to make Summer an official, hey girl, hey, an official. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, that's so awesome you're on tonight. Sorry, look at my hair. Don't you yell at me tomorrow. I know I'm a hot mess. I'm so tired, but that's okay. Can you hear me, Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to make Summer the official poster child for awareness, her and her dog Lucky, because she did have 20 plus dogs, because she was taking care of all her little babies, because she is the lead of that pack on education and bringing education forthright, just like Gabby Petito, and the Gabby Petito Foundation has been formed. Hey Marissa, let's celebrate Summer and her childhood and Paw Patrol. So, Nicole, did you have an opportunity to listen to Summer's dad's
I did.
interview?
Yeah, I did. It sounded like he said he thought she was in a hotel somewhere, and he knew where she was. So I didn't know what to make of it.
You know, it was such an interesting interview, and these women are so tenacious. And just, guys, excuse the hair. This is what happens when you go live. Manipulation is when you blame. Manipulation is when they blame you for your reaction to their disrespect. Read it again. This is what he said. He said, hey, Ren, hey, guys. He said that he took the police on a chase through town, took $2,000 out of his bank account, and gave everybody drugs to prove a point. Are we getting the word manipulation here? To prove a point. How about immaturity? How about lack of appreciation for the police looking for his missing 5-year-old daughter? To prove a point that he didn't need the money, and he can do that. Did you hear that part?
Yeah, I heard you. I don't know. I don't know what to say about all that.
It was the saddest interview. And I would, the TBI and all the true crimers and the FBI and every other organization is watching this. Would you like to give us your credentials, why you have insight on some of this?
Well, I've worked many years as a mental health case manager and worked under DCF, and now I'm a special education teacher. So, I don't even know what to say. It's just not. I've seen parents do some things on my caseload. I will say that, and I've seen them say some things, and when they're not telling the truth, and when they have or haven't done the right thing. That's all I'm going to say. When they have or haven't done the right thing. So.
And what's your personal opinion in this case?
Well, I think we both know that there's something going on they're not saying. I mean, the trauma alert, the background and the history is way concerning. So, I just pray for that little girl, and I don't know, the world is full of some significant evil.
Speaking of significant evil, Ren, listen to this. Let me know if you can go find him. There is, Ren and I were talking back and forth about the case. I sent her and I know, Ren, I know this new feature is so I can get people on live streaming. So I'm going to have to go watch this video so that I don't think I have to send you an invitation. I think this new chat feature is going to help me live stream other people. So I'm going to watch that tomorrow. It won't happen tonight, but I'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So Ren and I were going, I sent her the voice link and that's Michelle Walks, guys. So if you want to, Chris McDonough of the Interview Room and Michelle Walks are my number 2 recommendations to get the backstory on Summer Wells, who's 5 years old and missing for 6 months. And we are celebrating her by making her an official Paw Patrol leader of the pack, her and her puppy Lucky, for awareness for children that have similar situations.
And I thought it was odd. I was listening last night, even though it wasn't very functional. And I thought you said they donated her toys. I thought that
They
was
did.
odd.
They
I
donated all her Paw Patrol toys.
I
And
thought that was,
Robin from the church cleaned them all. She gave a dedication to her on Christmas Day, which I have to tell you was more touching than, Candace speaks about Summer liking Frozen, which would be right because she wanted to be a princess. I just
right.
want you to think about that. Princesses usually don't want their head shaved. I
Yeah.
just want to throw that out there at 5.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
think of yourself as a princess, head shaving isn't part of it. However, when Candace speaks about her liking the movie Frozen, you get no feeling. When Robin did the dedication to her on Christmas Day, it made you cry. And one of the things that she described was cleaning all the Paw Patrol toys. So yeah, what's your opinion on releasing such precious items?
I just found it to be very odd because why would you do that?
Hey guys, welcome to the
I don't know.
channel. Yeah, so evil does exist. So Ren and I were going back and forth, and I sent her the same voice clip with this really horrendous, not that the ladies did a horrendous job. These ladies are very tenacious. And they got him on the, I mean, he knows what they are. He does YouTube. So he knew what he was walking into. And he tells this horrible story of supplying everybody drugs and proving that he has $2,000 in the bank and taking the very, very, very people that are searching for his child on a wild goose chase. Now, if that, like I said, doesn't spell out the word manipulation, I don't know what does. And there's a YouTube channel, and I'm Ren. It's Evil Exists, right? Ren has a picture of it. She sent me when we were chatting, and I have his face, and he does like the scare face, where he doesn't say who he is. You never see his face. And he invites people on live. So I went on live and I told him exactly what I thought my scenario, which I've never said on my own station on this channel, but I told him exactly what it is I thought. And he had me live on his YouTube channel, which was nerve-wracking. I couldn't believe how nervous I got. I got so nervous. However, Ren, I can't find him tonight. I don't know if YouTube took him down or he has some like secret thing that he can get on there and then get off. But he is educating people about SA and what people that do this are doing. And I can't find him. So Ren, see if you can pull
So
him
he
up.
was like trying to, well, he was trying to educate people about being careful. Like, I didn't totally understand.
Yes, he educates people about how
Well,
traffickers
work.
groom children. And so he does. And there's another channel, Missing But Not Forgotten, and her name is Trisha. And she just put out a dedication, a summer, which is also educating people on what that grooming process is. And when I say grooming process, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about the dog grooming process. Okay. We are officially making Summer Wells a poster child for awareness because her and her dog Lucky need a positive spin. She's a 5-year-old child, and this is a horrendous case. And children adore their parents. They're on the bottom of the abuse chain, and dogs are below them. And she had a puppy named Lucky, and she adored her dogs. She wanted to find them homes, and the Humane Society in Tennessee will be getting some of these dogs. There will be resolution. If the interview he didn't do tonight didn't seal the deal, he does have the father does have court in February. So I'm sure that the TBI is completely all over this. And I was going to contact them today to see if they would help with the awareness campaign, but I ran out of time. So
there was a video Kenny showed me. And maybe I can find it for you to watch it. It was about a police officer, I don't even know where, who tracked down a 13-year-old who had left school and gone to a trauma alert, gone to a room with a much older male. And the police officer and the tenacity he showed finding her and getting her out, and how, he goes in there and it shows him like her go running to the police officer. So it's a very scary world, and social media it's been difficult for safety.
yeah, the evil exists. Yes, Ren. Do you see it anywhere? I don't know what happened to because I watch them all the time and they're gone. He did like a 3-hour live stream today. And now it's gone. And I purposely, he does like what we want to do, invite people on. And I jumped on. And then I couldn't find him.
You will exist.
But he's bringing a lot of education. Like I said to him when I was on his live, I don't want a lot of it. However, in the day and age that we live in with children, we need to be aware. There needs to be awareness. And whatever the conclusion of this is, summer has brought awareness. I have learned so much from YouTubers. I have learned so much. Michelle from Michelle Walks, all caps and underscores between the words. Okay. All right. So I'll go double check. Yeah, because he had a bounty hunter for predators on, and
wow,
missing Trish from Missing But Not Forgotten, who is, everybody just loves her. And Trish, if you don't know, if you ever watch this channel, people are speaking your name, girl. So you keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, the education is horrifying. Some of it is absolutely horrifying. However, we can't stay in the dark, because if we stay in the dark, then we're not going to recognize the signs. Gabby Petito's family is also there. They gave a sign. Do you know the sign for women if they're in distress? If they're I've got to go. I'm going to bring that on tomorrow, what that sign is. So if somebody was in trouble, they can let other people know. We need to start educating people on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't remember what the sign is right now.
Yeah.
We got, on YouTube, I'm not getting the comments. So if you guys are coming on YouTube and you're watching this, I'm not getting your comments at this point. I'm going to have to contact StreamYard and see what's going on. But I appreciate you. Nicole appreciates you. We appreciate you joining us.
Definitely. Something I think we should talk more about in this channel is how to keep these young people safe, how to make them understand the dangers. Because I don't know what they do.
Dog, which is what got me interested in this. Not with all those dogs, ladies and gentlemen. Those dogs were not quiet for any reason. They're telling. Listen to the dogs. They are giving out all the information. Michelle from Michelle Walks, she said it. If you put a camera on there and that little girl was on that property, those dogs would have taken you straight to her. And all these animals that are out there searching, rescuing, the policemen that are looking, there are agencies. And for somebody to come on whose child is missing and say such absolutely, you did what? And why would you, this is public. This is public.
It sounds like a lot of self-sabotage or guilt. I don't know.
He took the police because he gave out drugs.
It seems like you get arrested for that too, wouldn't you?
I would
You
think
know,
so. I don't think that any of these officers are dingalings. I think that he's the dingaling, and I think they're just letting him hang himself. That's what I think. Um, I think it's foolish. I think he's foolish. I think his child is missing, and he should be speaking of nothing less than his child. I think that him having, I I also, it's one of the things I'm saying is I watch all these YouTubers. Let's do something really positive. We got our first troll, Nicole, the first really negative comment that we've received, and it was such a great comment because she said, "Oh, now they let anybody do this." Yes.
what does that mean?
Yes. They let anybody do this.
Oh, do
This
what?
is America, and this is StreamYard. You can download it. They have a free version and they have two paid versions. And you can go and create a YouTube channel. That is your right. And if you're interested in doing that, by all means, let's bring anybody that wants to do it. Find your niche. Look for the things you're going to do. As I'm finding out, one direction, it's a journey, and you may go different directions. So I just thought it was and I hear about trolls and I'm learning all the lingo. So I was like, oh my God, is that my first troll? And no, we do not expect everybody to like us, and you don't have to watch. You definitely can move on because I hope I can keep my word. There is definitely YouTube drama going on, especially surrounding this case. And though entertaining, it is not productive to helping this little girl, and it's not productive to bringing awareness. And though I'm not crazy about the name Evil Exists, he is absolutely bringing awareness. And so is Trish from Missing from Not Forgotten. So is Chris McDonough from the interview room. And so is Michelle from Michelle Walks. And anybody that I have not named, I apologize, getting better at it.
Okay. And they have no updates on the remains that were found.
I heard one woman say that they think it's an older gentleman. That is speculation and that is hearsay, that it might have been a homeless person. However, there is no new reports. I looked for the Tennessee Bureau if there were any new reports. There is nothing. There is silence. So we really don't know if who the remains belong to. We do know this though, right? If it was a little 5-year-olds, they would be little things. So, right, an adult child, they would be little. So yeah, I said so like 15 times. Nicole, what an apparent, hey Jess. So, oh, here's Jessie. This is great. I'm going to try to do this now. We are trying to create awareness for children like Summer. And the team at Hands to Paws might not be able to do it. I might have had to have done it before. Hold on, Nicole. I'm gonna take you off real quick, okay, girl? Don't go away. Hey, girl, I want to show you this. If I can do it. Here, I'm gonna be able to do it. So our team is trying to create awareness. And Jessie, these girls were so cute doing this. I have the volume.
Miss Paul. Yeah. There, how are you? We got some information for you we think you'd be interested in. We have officially named Summer Wells and Lucky path leaders for our awareness call. Yeah. There, how are you? We got some information for you.
All right, let me get this, get the volume down.
That's adorable.
So Yeah, so we're trying, a whole bunch of team members did official, welcome to our pack, official awareness for Summer Wells. And I guess we should probably start a hashtag and really promote, because, you know, if Summer is found, and we know that I believe the dogs are mourning. That is my opinion and my speculation, but I believe the dogs are absolutely mourning Summer. And however, Chris McDonough says don't give up until the very, very end. And if she's found, she's going to be a survivor.
Yeah.
And there are some major survivors who now have YouTube channels and are speaking their stories, which is content for another time. We're kind of in it now with Summer. So
Right.
Humane Society in Tennessee will eventually be influxed with Paw Patrol puppies from Summer Wells property. Remember, her puppy was a puppy. It's now 6 months later. So those puppies, that last litter, are now 6 months old. And they are, in 6 months, I would lay a very educated guess that there are more puppies. So if you would call the Tennessee Humane Society and donate, I looked at their website tonight, and they are strictly donations and grants. And
you know, you could probably create a GoFundMe or something.
All right, I'm so busy at the salon. I'm doing the best I can to keep up with my updates and stuff. I can't make.
I could probably try to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Create like a Facebook page to donate to them.
I would contact them first.
Okay.
Because they're the organization. They're the ones that are going to be doing the neuter and spaying. The people that are working there, they need to be paid. These things cost money. You know, I know about Little Summer Wells and the people that are involved in getting her information out there. She'd be honored to be officially Paw Patrol, and she would be honored that all her dogs are well taken care of.
Yeah.
And we put the link to hear what her dad said, which is horrible. It's just horrible. And it's so disrespectful to take the people that are searching for your child on a chase because you have a point to prove. What do you think about that, Nicole?
Well, I think it's pretty horrible, and I think it's confusing, and it's, you know, I don't even know what to say. Why would you do that? I don't know. Not something that it defies any type of logic.
Mm-hmm.
It just, like I have said before, we just pray for peace for that little girl, and I don't know, those brothers who must be suffering too, because they're going through this, and we haven't really talked about them. But what are they? You know, they've been taken from their homes. You know, their sister's missing. Their parents are on YouTube doing strange things. So it's got to be horrible for them too.
Yes, it has to be. Hey guys, welcome.
Right, I don't know.
Cheryl. Yes, it must be horrible for them. And I'm possibly relieving for them not to be in the household and dealing with it, with the addiction issues and everything else. And yes, they can be overcomers. So, you know, it's so old school. This is so old school, but work with me here from victim to victorious, right?
Yeah.
Victims can be victorious. You do not have to continue that cycle. That doesn't have to happen. From victims to victorious. And if they do find Summer, she can become victorious. Some of the stories I've been listening to from abducted children who have survived have been amazing. So
I don't even like to even think about it. You know, having 2 young ones, as you well know, I don't even know what I would do. I really can't even fathom. If you know, if Caitlin's out of my sight for a minute, Andrew doesn't go anywhere really. You know, Andrew. Caitlin, you know, and you know Caitlin, if she's out of my sight for a minute, my heart stops. I'm lying. There's been once or twice Andrew's been like coming home from school and my heart has stopped. I'm like, where could they be? And you feel so helpless, you know,
The world
because
gets so big.
they're at the ages where, you know, he's in high school. He has a friend that drives. He's going to be driving eventually. Caitlin has friends at school. Like it's very frightening. Very frightening. I don't know.
And it's time to become educated because our children are online. Because our
Well,
children are online, and the
that yeah, that
statistics are horrifying. And I'm going to say, dogs are the best warning ever. Which
and
is
I'm going to say that probably more kids, and I'm sorry to cut you off here, but as a parent
no,
of a child who likes her phone, I don't think that a lot of parents out there realize what their kids use their phones for. I really don't. You have to watch every little thing, and there are people on there that should not be on there. I don't know how to get on there. I don't know how. I don't know. I feel very good that we have Argo here, you know, to help protect us because you know no one's going past Argo, Claudia, right? No one's going past this dog. But
not
you know,
Argo.
she could be out at school or you know, it's heart sinking. Argo's not, no one's getting past him. He's all cuddled and snuggled right now, but he's a force to be reckoned with. But that doesn't really help with, I think, what I'm most afraid of. And I don't know how to help that. And we just need to have a whole lot more awareness. We need more parents on our sides, checking on their kids, asking them what they're doing, going through their phones. They'd be surprised at what they see, I'm telling you. There's bad people out there. Bad people. And our kids don't deserve that. They deserve to be safe and to feel secure and to have all the opportunities available to them, and they don't deserve that. And we shouldn't have to worry about that. We shouldn't have to worry about what they're going to do when they're, you know, they're at school. We shouldn't have to worry about their safety at school. Now you've got me started here. It's a scary world. No, I mean, we just have to pray every single day.
Ren just made a great statement, and it was send the kids to self-defense class.
And she's right.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, we should have self-defense class. We should have more awareness in the schools. We should have more mental health because kids are so cruel. There's so much that we should be doing. But absolutely, they don't need PE. They need self-defense. They need to learn how to protect themselves. You know, I sent Andrews for many years to karate, but not everyone's been able to do that. Now it's been a few years. I don't know that he could defend himself. And our girls, our daughters, definitely. Definitely something we should be looking at, talking to our school boards about, because mental health, exercise is very good for mental health. Exercise makes you feel better and it makes you feel empowered, and self-defense definitely helps you feel empowered. And a lot of these poor kids don't feel that way. They feel like they need to have that kind of attention. And social media has not been good for our youth. It's a great tool. It's great to communicate, but it's had a very, very bad downside to it.
But we're in it.
We're in it. And
we are in it. It is not going away.
It's hard not to have, because when they tell their friends at school that they can't go on certain things, then it's like, well, what's wrong with you? You know, that's the mentality. Why can't you do that? Sometimes even I don't think it's good for me. Sometimes I'm like, I need to get off, and it can be, it's not the best sometimes. It has to be used responsibly, and it's not always, but we can control what we do with it, and I do my very best to do my part with my own 2 kids here.
And the children need to be made aware today, because there is so much information out there on how to be manipulative. We have scenarios that the children do need to be aware of, so that if they were ever, and this was true back then and it is true today, if they were in a situation, they would stand a fighting chance. And I totally believe that a dog is the best deterrent, because just the changes in the tone of the dog's voice will let you know if there's an issue. And predators, I had a predator for almost 2 years that stalked me, which I still have, I'm very aware of scenarios all the time, but it is absolutely the dogs that let me know that there was a problem. It's absolutely the dogs that took the forefront of that situation and created awareness. And thank God for some of these YouTubers that are out there who knew that there were bounty hunters that did this kind of thing. And that awareness needs to come so that we know the signs and the signals. And we can teach children. Remember, children are on the bottom of the abuse chains and dogs are right below them. And very commonly, they're going to be BFFs. If that dog's in the household, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be the comfort. That's going to be releasing the cortisol. That's going to be the very positive, amazing relationship. So it doesn't surprise me that Summer adored her children. I mean, her puppies, her babies. Those would have been her babies. She would have been practicing in her playing with her babies. And it took a long time to find out what Lucky's name was. And then it is very strange. I would be in complete agreement. It is so odd to, at this point in time, release those toys. It's just,
I thought that was odd when you said that last night.
Average thing that a parent would do.
Usually they hold on to
it. Right. They say when you start these YouTube, you're going to go through this whole journey where you think you are and where you're going to end up may not be the same thing. And to get on there and do it anyway, and take your trolls, and don't worry about what people say. Bring the best content you can. And Nicole and I are streaming on StreamYard. And we're learning to bring awareness. We're learning that awareness needs to be brought, and we're getting an education that, like I said to the gentleman today on the live, I didn't want this education. However, I'm in it now, and I am in it to bring awareness that those dogs are going to need to be neutered and spayed. They are living half wild. Summer would want that. YouTube community, let's honor Summer. Let's just do that. Humane Society cannot get on the mountain in Tennessee, but when they do, they're going to have to catch these dogs. They're going to need to neuter and spay them, and that is going to cost money. Okay, that is what it's going to do. And I challenge everybody to start donating to them. So I'm going to donate. I'm going to call donate. They are strictly on donations and grants, and it's going to cost money. Neuter and spaying costs money. Worming costs money.
Yep.
Just the facts. And we aren't going to, you can go listen to the interview. I put it up there along with Michelle Walk's station, so that if you want to go listening, you just go back through her content. And the reason I send everybody to her is because she's going to give you really non-biased information. So is Chris McDonough from the interview room. They're going to give you very just, these are the facts. And then if they speculate, it's very little. And I'm going to recommend Trish from Missing But Not Forgotten. And she just did a video. If you want that kind of awareness, trauma alert, to go look at the video. And Evil exists because he is absolutely educating. He's the one that has bounty hunters on. And we are waiting to see what the resolution of this case will be. But either way, she's part of my pack, Paw Patrol pack.
Yep.
And Nicole, you're going to call the Humane Society and see how they would like things. And we should just continue bringing awareness for that. And these dogs, remember that all these search and rescue dogs, all these people that go out, they do these acts out of kindness and love. A lot of times it's strictly volunteer. and they need a huge shout out. Shame on anybody that would take anybody on a wild goose chase to prove that they could hand out drugs. Shame when people are dedicating so much time and energy and love into finding Summer Wells, who is 5 years old and been missing for 6 months. So, and I definitely challenge the community to start doing something really, really, really positive with her, because that would actually bring her some happiness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That would bring her some joy, and it would bring her a lot of joy to make sure that all her Paw Patrol puppies had homes. So people, if you're interested in Summer Wells, you've been following this case, you're a YouTuber, I hope that you guys are first in line to adopt those babies. And I don't really have anything else to. I hope you enjoyed the content tonight. I hope that you go listen. I'm really interested in your opinions on what the father has to say. I'm not going to, Nicole, can you speak really quickly on how much children in horrific situations really still adore their
Yep,
parents?
that's the first thing we learn in training, is that parents always love their children, no matter what situation they're pulled from, no matter what they went through. The first thing they teach you, those kids are going to want to be with their parents. They're going to change their story, and they're going to defend their parents no matter what. Now, that's a blanket statement. I'm sure that there's exceptions to that, but they always seek the love and the approval of that parent, no matter what they've been through. So they taught us in training, because you'll go in and you'll get a horrible report. You go talk to that kid, and they'll totally change their story. And I've seen it happen more than once. And it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm. But you heard it. Children are going to defend their parents. They can change their story. There is a basic need for that love. And I'm sure there's other people that could speak even further into that. So when I speak about the content that we delivered tonight, that's why I sent you to go listen to it. I stated my opinion, but I do not want to overdo it, because I do want to honor this little girl and the people that are looking for her, are searching for her. And I don't think
Thank you to all of them.
on wild goose chases, because
Yeah.
I think that she's number one. So thanks for the thumbs up, guys. All right, Nicole, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Bye, guys, from What's Up Dog, capital W, capital U, capital D, as in a dog named Wood, and the regular Facebook page. Hey, Nicole, you didn't have the makeup lady under there tonight. How come?
I thought it is.
No.
It says it on my end.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it on this end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need makeup and I need a hairdo. We had to do makeup live one night.
I got makeup.
Talk about, I don't know, something.
Okay. I gotcha.
All right. See you later, guys.